You never forget where you are when you receive one of those calls. We spend our lives trying desperately to avoid them, but they are simply the price of being alive and loving other alive people. I was in an entirely unfamiliar holiday rental 4,000 kilometres away from Dad when I received his call, but I can explain in detail the room in which I stood, sat, and then slumped as I felt the blood drain from the top of my head to my toes while he delivered his news. It was the first week of June in 2021, and I was riding high on a wave of media coverage, positive reviews, and celebrity endorsements for my first book. And yet, unbeknownst to me, on the very same day my book was released, my dad was admitted to a hospital in Perth, the isolated but magical city I'd grown up in, but had left some 15 years prior to carve out a media career and begin a serious love affair with the harbour city of Sydney. My husband and I, as well as our two small children, had travelled to Wagga Wagga, a regional town a 5-hour drive from our home in Sydney, to celebrate my husband's graduation from his master's degree. After 3 years of studying every weekend and many hours on the tools myself, either solo parenting or editing his assignments, I forced him into a gown and cap and gathered the family to celebrate. It was a happy day, a proud day, and one that would end in despair. Dad had texted the day before to ask if we could have a quick chat soon, and blissfully unaware of his plight, I had arranged to call him after the graduation, as always asking if he was okay before signing off. In retrospect, he didn't really answer me, but he responded cheerily enough that it didn't ring any alarm bells. He was clever like that. I'm a firm believer anyone who can survive longer than 2 minutes after receiving a "can we talk" message without speed dialing the source deserves a medal. I am not that person. Yet, wanting to give my husband his rare moment in the sun, I allowed myself to remain caught up in what was in front of me, missing Dad's ninja-like avoidance of answering whether everything was, in fact, okay.